What up, guys? TeamxEggS here, bringing you What's Crackin' 55, and today we are here with...
Holy shit, it's 55. Kuda! Bore! Boyaka!
Where you been? It's sweet luck. Jeez, could I keep up?
World Star!
World
Oh,
Star!
that's my girl, bro. We ain't gonna fucking deal with that shit. Take off your shirt. We're gonna fucking fight, alright? You gotta take off your shirt. You don't wanna get dirty.
Oh, I'm gonna slap you. Oh,
Go, gangster. You're supposed to go World Star! World Star!
World Star!
World Star!
World
World
Star.
Star! I fucking hate World Star.
Change
Anyway.
my camera up and down, left, right. Make sure
Yeah,
you angle.
some weird camera effects where you can't see what's going on.
I think there'd be HD cameras by now. Like, why can't everyone have an iPhone or something? Like, when there's a fight, there should be a guy.
Think
Whenever there's
about
a fight.
the socioeconomic stature of most of the people that record those World Star
Yeah.
hip-hop videos,
Okay.
right? So
That was a very critically correct, politically correct statement.
yes, sir, it was. All right.
That's nice. So welcome back, guys. Hope you missed us as much as we missed you.
I missed me like so much, dude. I was like, Kuda, where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to be gunny for a whole fucking video. That was terrible. So
I thought it was funny.
Can you play some symphonies for us during this? What's cracking?
I told you, dude. I need a buddy. I need a partner. They're not
Sweet
there.
luck. Would you like to be his buddy?
No, I already played your games. You get to play with him.
What the hell?
I played. Me and Biggie played some games with Gangster. He's got some
Oh,
weird games.
what kind of sex dungeon did you make up, gangster?
Yeah, Sweet luck was like, "Hey, you want to play something?" I'm like, "Not really." It's like, "Oh, come on, let's play something." I'm like, "Fine. I will give you a paper cut, throw you in an ocean, and see how quick sharks fucking eat you. Let's play that game." He's like, "No, I don't want to play that game." I'm like, "All right. You hold your breath underwater. I chop you in the throat. We see how long you can hold your breath." He's like, "No, I don't want to play that game either." I'm like, "All right. We'll tie cement blocks to your legs, throw you in the ocean."
Holy
see if
shit!
you-
What's
Fuck.
with your drowning and ocean and aquatic shit,
I
bro?
tried to keep the
A
same.
theme? Like
yeah,
a theme
theme, yeah.
going on there? Yeah. Whatever. That's
He lost
could
all
have
the
been
games,
like,
by the
you
way.
know,
Yeah, I didn't win any of the games.
I kick you in the nuts, throw you into space, right, and see how long until your head pops because you know there's no air. And
Pretty
shit.
much something like that. It's something ridiculous. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not
It's
as
3 seconds, Kuda. It's 3
Not-
seconds.
Not as ridiculous as some of the articles we found. See, last time we just browsed Yahoo, we found some crazy shit. This time we came prepared with the crazy shit. So first crazy shit of the week. Actually, let's talk about Mother's Day.
Oh god, skip,
Okay.
pass.
Yeah,
I
pass on
forgot
that.
it was Mother's Day. Done.
Did you really?
No, God, I went
Oh.
to lunch. You know,
Did you at least
and bought
hug?
myself a bottle of wine. It was great.
You give her a hug?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's good. Well, one mother for Mother's Day, her kid was kidnapped, and the mom chased the suspect and crashed into the kidnapper's car. That's a dedicated mom right there.
Yeah. Like not even taking the day off on Mother's Day.
I know. Kidnapped her 5-year-old daughter, and she went able. Would you react like that? I'd
Yeah.
like to think I would.
Trying to take my kid.
I don't know.
I'd like to think I would. But if the guy got hurt in the accident, would it be her fault, or is he still a criminal? Like, I know in Canada they got some like backwards law. Like, if someone comes into your house and breaks in your house, you hurt them, they can sue you.
It's different from state to state.
Yeah, like if someone breaks into your house and they're in your kitchen, you're not supposed to attack them because they can claim that they were homeless and looking for food.
Really?
Yeah, and they can sue you for that if you attack them while they're in your kitchen.
I know in Texas you can shoot somebody even if it's like your own kid sneaking into your house and you're fine.
Yeah.
You don't get in trouble or nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, you can do that. It's just as long as they're not in the kitchen. Like, you step foot on the property, I warn you. And you keep coming at me, I can shoot you.
Unless he runs to the kitchen.
Well, if he makes it in the kitchen, I can't shoot. I gotta wait for him to finish his meal.
It's like Cubans trying to get to the U.S. As long as they get their feet on the soil, they're good to go.
I gotta wait for him to finish his meal.
Gotta find the kitchen. Gotta find the kitchen. Who the fuck built this house? Is the kitchen on the second fucking floor? Go to the second floor. Surprise, basement kitchen. Alright. Had this problem before. Built the kitchen in the basement. Problem solved. All right. Some hobo skin.
That's interesting. What else? Teen popped for pimping out his grandmother.
Teen popped.
Yeah, he was arrested for.
Oh, I didn't know what popped meant. I was like, did somebody hit him? Like,
He was a teenager in Florida, and he was forcing his grandma to. Was forcing his grandma into shooting a music video where she holds a gun, and that's how they found her. But I think he abused her and made her, you know. Oh no! I thought he actually pimped her. He just put her in a music video with a gun.
What's so bad about that?
Was the gun pointed at her?
Yeah.
No,
Well, there you
I think
go.
she was holding the gun.
What's it
Oh,
matter?
He was charged with elder abuse.
That's a thing?
yeah, there's lots of laws to protect the elderly, dude, because,
I didn't know putting your grandma in a music video was considered abuse.
if she was being really fucking not grandma-like, I'm pretty sure.
Gave her a gun, made her point the gun at a camera and said, "This is for all the pigs." And yeah, just a bunch of anti-cop stuff.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's fine. The fucking title threw me off. I actually thought he was pimping his grandmother. But that was nice enough for him not to pimp her and just to make her hold a gun. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a happy Mother's Day right there.
Yeah.
What else? Student uses Kinect to prevent suffering heat stroke in cars. So a bunch of kids from some school took the Kinect, and it would prevent heat stroke related deaths of children trapped in hot cars.
How?
Okay, so it has a motion, like an infrared sensor.
Mm-hmm. Cool dots.
Is it what's it called? Something like that.
Okay.
And pretty much, I guess it tells if they're having a heat stroke. I'm not sure.
I'm guessing if the car is off and there's like movement in the car, it'll
It
like,
rolls down the windows or something.
something like that. Yeah.
But did you know there have been 527 heat stroke suffered deaths in a car since 1998?
That's a lot of fucking years. Yeah, I was like, that's not that many, really.
But being like dying because you're pretty much getting cooked in the car, like.
Yeah, bust a window. But you don't know how many of those were little, like, babies that couldn't do anything.
Yeah, the irresponsible parents.
Yeah.
Whatever. I thought it was interesting. What else? We got three more. An all-out internet piracy coming to Canada. Basically, there's going to be this provider that
Name them.
Tech savvy.
Fuck them. All right.
That will give out your ISP to I don't know who, but I guess everyone under them, they're giving out their ISP to see if they have illegally downloaded movies and shit like that. Is that too far?
Yeah. I mean, sure, it prevents it, but that's an invasion of privacy.
Well, in Canada, you get free healthcare. There is no privacy. Motherfucker, stop calling my house.
Is that Time Warner?
Yeah, they caught you, Kuda.
They're finally going to upgrade your internet. I think it's pretty heavy, though. Like, they're going to pretty much track you down and see if you watched any of these movies.
See, the thing is, that's going to be a lot of wasted money because they are having to search every IP address to see if it's linked to any known.
They probably have an automated service, dude. They wouldn't do this if it required tons of manpower, so...
That's what they're going to have to make that program.
Well, no, they already have a program like that with the 3 strikes law that they implemented in the U.S. Like, all the carriers, if you use BitTorrent websites like that where you download stuff, that there's an automated program that'll catch it and send you, like, warnings, don't do this. And after so many warnings, they automatically send you, like, different companies, like, depending on who you have, they'll throttle your internet, they'll shut it down for so long.
What's going on with your headset?
I don't know, nothing.
Are you walking around?
No, I'm not walking around.
Sounds like it.
Alright, well, land your ass into a chair.
I am sitting in the same chair I started.
Sounds like you're moving.
I'm not, bro. Anyway, is it still like that? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it off, turn it back on.
Better or worse?
Still the same.
Well, I didn't do anything, dude. Shit.
Whatever. And if you get caught, you get charged up to, or fined up to $5,000.
That's a lot.
It's a good chunk of change.
I think what they should do is if you get caught, just charge you for however much you stole.
Isn't there a limit though on how much they can like take from you?
What do you mean?
Thought it was like $5,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's up to a fine of 5,000.
Yeah, in America they're like, we want $4.5 million from
Yeah.
your crappy $30,000 a year job. All right, give it to us.
Yeah.
It's fucking horseshit.
So happy.
Next, Joe Biden, is he the former or current vice president?
He's the current vice president.
Current vice president, at a gun legislation strategy meeting, he said he sees no problem with taxing violent video games.
Wow.
Damn it, Joe, you done it again. He says the stupidest shit sometimes. That's one of them. I don't know. He's a Democrat, though, and Democrats don't see a problem with taxing anything, so I'm not really surprised. So it probably won't happen, though.
But then it has to, like, what's your definition of violence?
Violent, yeah.
Probably
Well,
Because
M-rated
Mario
games,
can be violence, if
There-
you
no,
really want to
probably-
break it down.
If anything were to go anywhere, it'd be M-rated games. That's it. So
I don't think I buy that many M-rated games. I think I'm fine.
almost
on.
every game you buy is probably M-rated, dude. Every decent game is
Okay,
M-rated.
yeah, they're M.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2, M.
Is it
Far Cry
really?
3, M.
Everything, dude. If it's got simulated blood or violence, or even cursing, it's rated M. Like,
Black Ops 2, Dead
I
Island.
don't even have to look at that shit, dude.
all Call of
Holy
Duty's are M.
shit.
I want to say probably 3/4 of the games you own are M-rated.
Never mind, I see a problem with this.
There you go, bro. So, but don't worry, Joe Biden is American. You're Canadian, so they can't tax you in Canada for something they do in America, unless Canada jumps on board like they do with everything else, pretty much. So.
And probably the biggest, most what the fuck thing this week was the 4-year-old boy that was appointed mayor of Dorset, Minnesota.
Okay.
Exactly, and I'll explain how he became mayor, because a 4-year-old became mayor. So what they do to select their mayor, they pull a random name out of a hat, and this 4-year-old's he is the mayor now.
That leaves me to have the dream that I could one day be a 4-year-old
mayor.
All right.
Are you gonna move to Dorset, Minnesota?
Hell no, God. What's the 4-year-old gonna say? Everyone's got a tax candy. When give me candy. I don't know what taxes are, but give me the candy.
We all get naps.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
We all watch
Is
cartoons.
like he the legitimate mayor? Like, what can he really do?
It's probably symbolic. Like, hey, let's put him on display so everybody
Yeah,
can see he's the mayor.
Probably.
It's like the Queen of England. She doesn't do a damn fucking thing, all right? But she's the fucking queen, so.
Figurehead.
Mhm.
His duties do not include much while overseeing the friendly small town. So I guess he just walks around and talks.
It's like, hey, I'm the mayor.
Yeah.
He can barely walk.
A 4-year-old?
Yeah.
They can walk. They can run.
They can run and walk, but they fall down a lot.
Yeah, they can also get hit by cars.
Yeah.
you know, killed
They're
by
very
throwing
clumsy.
baseball, you know. They could fall into a toilet and drown. I don't know.
Anyway, sadly, his reign as mayor is going to be coming to an end in August. So
What's coming to an end?
his
Oh, his reign as mayor?
as mayor, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Short term.
They got to give some other 5-year-old the chance to be fucking mayor, okay? Can't just let him have all the fun.
Is that just ridiculous though? Like what?
My dog Poopsie, he is now mayor. Poopsie, what is your first decree? Ruff! Alright, everybody get to it. Make it happen. Done.
And
It's like Patrick off SpongeBob when he found out he was like royal or something.
Mhm.
that's the world we live in right there, folks. A 4-year-old can become mayor of a
Anything
small.
can happen. It's America.
Yes, I don't really like to live by that motto. Anything can happen.
Yeah,
Well, I
maybe
do and I don't. I don't know.
We'll have one night where all crimes are legal. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, okay.
That
Start-
movie looks awesome.
I was like, yeah, let's just start naming movie, premises.
You want to start with movie talk? Because there's some big movie talk this week. We'll start with movies. Awesome.
Does anybody else think the PlayStation 4 controller with the analog sticks going in looks all stupid?
What do you mean going in?
On
Like,
the
okay,
top,
you look
yeah.
at your PlayStation controller
It goes
now.
out. It's round on the top.
It's convex. Yeah, it's rounded. It goes
Hold
out.
on, which button?
The analog sticks.
Analog.
Okay, what about them?
You look at the PlayStation 4 controller, they're
They
concave.
divot
They go in like a little bit. So it creates like a little thumb-shaped like nest that goes into it.
Oh, yeah. I understand what you're saying. The
I
actual
don't know.
thumbstick is indented.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's up with that, bro?
Trying something new.
I don't know. I don't know because I haven't tried the other one, but I think the thumbs are better here. You get better control.
Yeah. You have more area.
Because I don't use the middle of the analog sticks. I use like the outsides.
Edges. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So you can spin it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm holding my controller up to this one right now, and I don't know. That fucking share button is really close to my D-pad. You know, I might accidentally click it, and then everybody can fucking see what I'm doing.
Oh, we can actually talk about the share button. There's a little article. So with the share button, you're going to be allowed to release videos, right? Anything you do, you can.
Facebook updates, videos,
Yeah.
Twitter, fucking everything. Like, hey,
I don't know
everybody.
who's gonna be doing that.
Pretty much. And what they've done is for developers who don't want people to know the ending of their game, have disabled that functionality. Like you can't ruin the end of Killzone, whatever the new one's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a little thing. That was.
How are they gonna know it's the end? Or are they just not gonna allow you to do it at all in that game?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Strange.
It'd be cool though if we could like all collectively have a place where we share stuff. Like if we can link one Facebook, Twitter thing for like the TeamxEggS shit, and then we all had like if we ever did something cool, like individually, just share it and be on the TeamxEggS like homepage or something.
Oh yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
We'd all have to have access. We'd all
Yeah,
have
it'd just
to.
be like creating a channel for YouTube, except it'd be like, you know, the team's like
Twitter
Facebook page.
for everybody.
Yeah, pretty cool, I think.
So back to that movie news before you interrupt me with the stupid thumbstick shit.
I thought we could just start talking more about the PlayStation 4 now. God, that was my hope, right?
No, because we're gonna talk about the PS4 a little bit
I just
later on.
finished reading this whole fucking 3-4 pages of it.
Alright, we'll let it simmer in your fucking brain.
I gotta
Alright.
get it out, bro. It's screaming.
This is actually good movie news because it kind of benefits us of some sorts.
You're breaking the format, bro. It's supposed to be at the end.
I know, but this is so big, and we can review the movies right now because they were so good. So two of our personal favorite movies that we've watched this year. Actually, I don't know if we watched the first one this year. Two of our
Job.
favorite horror movies that we've watched recently. VHS
Okay.
and ABC's of Death.
Okay, are they both getting sequels? Because I know VHS is.
Both of them are getting sequels.
Awesome.
My God, they should do the numbers of death. 1 to a million. 1 to a fucking million.
One to
Yeah.
infinity. Yeah.
Every single one, they just up the amount of people that die. Like, no limits on, what fucking letters do. That was fucking crazy. Every Japanese director just fucking weird as shit. Like,
Let's do a review.
Pedophile.
Let's do a review for.
I don't think so. I pretty much had almost forgotten about it. Now you're making me like fucking bring it back. So.
Don't forget the pedophile.
Describe it. Come on, describe it.
Pedophilia.
Oh my God, there was just one, and it was
Yeah,
like.
that's weird though.
Okay, so basically.
That wasn't even the weirdest part, dude. That was the fucking sex club where they murdered the person who didn't jack off quick enough. That was the weird part.
That was.
Freaking
What was that thing between her legs coming out though? The lady watching.
Demon or some shit. I don't know, dude. The Japanese don't explain shit. They're just like, let's make this as weird as fucking possible. You fill in the blanks. Alright, it was fucking terrible.
It was weird.
So basically, the movie doesn't have a story. So basically, you take all letters of the alphabet, A through Z, and each letter is given to a director, and each director makes a movie based on that letter. Like A was, I think, Abominable Snowman. No, that was. I don't fucking know.
No, it was Apocalypse. It was Apocalypse that had the weird French guy, and the wife's trying to kill him, and he's just like,
He would die.
Yeah, he just wouldn't die, dude. She threw fucking boiling fucking water on him and cut off 2 of his fingers and
Stabbed him in the throat.
that was fucking it was hilarious.
Hit him with the bedpan.
Yeah, and then they just sat there like oh okay.
That took longer.
Yeah, we're cool.
It was probably one of the most what the fuck movies I've ever watched, and we watched it together. It was me, Kuda, and Scorp, right?
Yeah, I think so. Or Biggie.
And
I don't remember.
I know Sweet Luck and Biggie weren't there. I don't know if
I watched it on my own.
yeah, because we couldn't watch it again. It was so you gotta watch this movie. ABC's of Death. F was really gross and weird. Fart.
It was all the Japanese ones, dude. Like
Z was probably the craziest one. Yeah.
some Japanese word. I don't even fucking remember what
Was
it
that the giant thing that with the sword on the end?
Giant dick? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a chick with a giant dick, and she had a samurai sword coming out of the fucking tip of it. It was fucking really fucking gross.
Like the Nazi cat.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
And then the balls.
God, I've forgotten most of this terrible fucking movie. Now it's just like
It's
The one I didn't get was Gravity. That one threw me off.
it's fucking stupid. It was terrible. He fell off a surfboard. Oh, scary.
It's just gone.
Not all of them are gems. There's probably like a couple that are really good. Most of them are what the fuck. And then there's a couple that are just terrible. There's a claymation one that was really cool.
Oh, that was fucking awesome. Toilet or some shit. That was fucking great.
That's why Let eats them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kills everybody or some shit.
In the bathroom.
Would you recommend people watch this video or movie?
And for
I guess I have to now, right?
You have to, yeah.
Shit.
Watch ABC's of Death. Great. What would you rate it? That's like, what the fuck? Like, what would you rate
Well,
it?
it was like 26 different movies, so I
As
don't
a
know.
collective.
There's some really good ones. There's some really fucking terrible ones. I don't know. I'd give it maybe like a 6 or 7
Me
out of
too.
10 or some shit like that.
So,
But there was just too many mind scarring things that just. Ugh.
yeah. Don't watch.
Don't watch it with your parents.
Yeah. Don't watch it with someone you care about. Don't watch it with.
Watch it alone where you can be ashamed of yourself, after. And,
That is perfectly said. That is perfectly
yeah,
said.
and then you don't have to tell anybody that you watched it. But then you can go online and just be like, oh my god, I watched this fucking crazy fucking movie. Go check it out. And done.
I think I told one of my friends to go watch it. It was like the weirdest movie I've ever seen. I was like, hey, you should go watch this.
Any expectations for the sequel?
I don't know. It's a total crapshoot. If they have the same restrictions, like they just give directors a letter and they make a movie, then it could be fucking anything. But if they try and they tell them make it as stupid fucking crazy as the first one, then it's just gonna be even more fucking ridiculousness. So hopefully they pick more directors than Japanese, because
Yeah, Japanese.
3
are
or
weird.
4 Japanese directors. And I love Japanese movies and other things like that, but that was just fucking weird.
And a movie that was actually good horror-wise, because you're talking about too, VHS is a gem, an indie gem, because I don't think it's very mainstream popular. You'd have to I think it was on Netflix. That's where it really took off and built a name for itself. But if you want a good scary movie, VHS is definitely good. And they're coming out with a sequel, which I can't wait to watch. Coming out June 6th, so it's like a month.
Also, don't watch that with your parents.
No, that
VHS
was fine.
was
VHS
fucking good.
Yeah, it was a good horror movie. It wasn't
It wasn't
didn't
creepy
make you
as
disgusted or fucking weird.
When he got his balls ripped off, that disgusted me.
What?
Oh my god, that was the succubus.
Oh yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, that was like horrifying, dude. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking. It wasn't awkward.
Yeah.
It's
VHS,
disgusting.
good horror movie. And then you can watch ABC's Death. Please watch it. I want to know, I want to talk to people about this movie. Like, how did you feel watching it, during it, some of the scenes? Did you become disgusted? Did you have to, I don't know. I want to know. I want to know, people. Watch it, be disgusted. Let's talk about it. Should we finish off with the movie news and then jump into the gaming news, or?
Yeah, we don't want to come back.
Okay, well.
Hurry the fuck up, bro. Yeah. Usually when I'm
the
like
page of
ti-
notes
I'm,
over there. Jeez.
Yeah.
done talking, I'm reading, right?
The Assassin's Creed movie finally has a release date. That'll be coming out 2015, and
Long fucking ass time from now.
that's all I can really say about that. I don't know.
Good, that's good. I'm done with that fucking shit.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about Assassin's Creed. It's taken such a left turn that
You saying left turns are bad, bro?
Yeah, cause like now they're going with pirates and shit, and then they were going with like the Aborigines. I don't even know what the fuck the third one was about.
What?
Fucking George Washington and all that shit.
I was like, Aborigines. That'd be like fucking the people that speak in cliques in goddamn Africa or something.
Native Americans then.
Or like, the fucking Australians, native Australians. The fucking... A dingo ate my baby. Except I'm wearing a grass skirt. And I don't talk like this. I don't know what they sound like, but they don't speak.
I was like, what are you doing?
I don't fucking know what they speak like, but...
They speak like...
I don't know. They speak some hoobity-boobity language, so...
Is that it for... And Doctor Strange will be the next Marvel movie that they work on.
Woo!
What do you think about that? Because that's a different approach from like everything else. Because that's more like magic and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. What do you think? Is it gonna be like Harry Potter? Is it gonna be cool? Like, nah, you gotta say something.
I don't know.
Say something.
I've seen the animated version, and it was pretty good, but...
What animated version?
Doctor Strange, the animated movie?
Is
You've
an
never
animated movie?
Yeah, it's fucking good. It's like Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. It's really fucking good. It shows like his origin, how he became Doctor Strange. He goes to like magic school, and
Magic school.
Except it's not like Harry Potter magic school. It's more like Batman, Dark Knight, magic school. It's kind of like that. It's like, I think it's like the Winter Wonderland, snowy shit everywhere with ninjas, except they're wizards.
Interesting.
It's pretty cool. I liked it. It's too short though. That's what I think.
Do you think it's gonna tie into the Avengers?
Oh, definitely, dude. What is it? It's gonna be Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, and
Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Wasp, Black Panther is rumored to be a part of it. Oh, speaking of movies, sweet luck, how's Iron Man 3?
Shut up, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it either.
You're supposed to have a review for
I
us.
was supposed to have seen it 2 weeks ago. I was supposed to see it this week, but we keep canceling. I'm not going to see it this week because we have to get new carpet, and then I've been moving all the furniture around. Annoying me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
One of my friends seen it on the freaking release night. He's like, "Oh, it's so good, you gotta say."
Yeah. So that's it for movie news. So thanks for watching, guys. Just kidding. That would be the regular What's Crackin', where we end with the movie news. But we're so excited we started with it. Now on to the gaming portion of this. I don't even know where to begin. There's so much stuff to talk about.
PlayStation 4.
I don't know. I don't want really. Whatever. We'll start with that. Go.
You do the introduction of topics, bro. So get me started. You gotta
PS4,
rev my engine.
go.
Rev my engine, bro. What are we
Game
talking?
Informer recently put out its newest June issue, and it focused mainly on the PS4 and all the games, features coming out. I don't know. I didn't read it. That's where Kuda's supposed to chime in.
Oh yeah, so I read this article, right? It's got they got 30 or 40 pages, just like pure awesomeness on the PlayStation 4, and it's got me really excited. Just like hardware based, like it's gonna have like a shit tons more RAM. They're changing the whole processing crap, so it's more accessible to like gamers. They're gonna have self-publishing on the PlayStation 4, so like game developers can just put their game up on the store, kind of like what Xbox had started. Remember when Xbox started and they just were indie everything, and any indie developer could basically get their game on Xbox? Well, basically PS4 is doing that. So there's gonna be tons of indie games. It's gonna be fucking.
What about
ridiculous.
the updates? Because that's what cock blocks a lot of indie games from selling.
They're probably not gonna have it. I didn't read anything specific about numbers and stuff like that, but it sounds like.
Well, that's more a business thing, anyways. We wouldn't know about that.
Yeah, but it just sounds like if you want to get a game developed and put on PlayStation 4, it'll be super fucking easy. That's what it sounds like, which could be good and bad. We'll get a bunch of gems, but there'll also be just tons of garbage. There's this one game on Xbox Live. I remember I saw something. It was
No, Luca, no.
Yeah, he's trying to get your cereal, the cat.
Yeah, and you gotta shoo him away. I would love a game like that. There's Xbox full with shit, and I would love that shit because there's a lot of games that are. There's a lot of hidden gems.
Okay, imagine that one game, but then there's 30 fucking other games just like it, and they're everywhere. You can't get away from them. It's gonna be hard to figure out what games decent to play. On PlayStation 3 right now, there's not really any bad games that were released digitally. Most of them pretty fucking amazing. And
All
if
the-
they do this, then it's gonna be fucking crapshoot, dude. So
All the everything's supposed to have a demo though. Like that's what they.
yeah, it's
that-
not really a demo either. It's gonna be like you're gonna stream that part of the game because they just bought that huge fucking streaming service. So there's gonna be tons of streaming involved. Like it even says here that like it's gonna try and figure out what you would like to buy before you buy it. And if it guesses correctly, it will have already installed the game on your PlayStation when you bought it. Like it will already have been there.
What the fuck?
So that means it's going to be installing a bunch of random games and then uninstalling them?
Well, I'm not sure because it comes with a huge fucking hard drive probably, and it's got tons of RAM, so it can do tons of shit at the same time. But with that streaming thing, I'm not exactly sure what that means because
Well, that
if you're
means when you buy it and it's already on your system, that second, it means it's already been downloaded previously, so any suggestions are already going to be on your PlayStation.
I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, dude, but that's what it says. Like, if it predicts it, like, it's gonna start predicting things after you buy, like, several things and what you check out on the store, what you're into, and it's gonna predict and it's gonna offer it to you, and I guess if it offers it to you and you buy it, it'll already be ready to go. That's what it sounds like, which sounds fucking ridiculous. Like, that, yeah. I don't
think
see that
it's too
being...
much.
I don't know,
The
dude.
PlayStation Store's already a piece of shit. You don't got to make it like push stuff
They
on
talked
me
about
and
that.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, they talked about that in here, and they were talking about how the new PlayStation 3 store makes it like easy to find like new things,
No.
and it's true and false. Because if you already know where something is, then yeah, it tells you like it's easy to find everything on that game or other games like it. But it's hard to find that game like to begin with, at least for us, because I think we're just so used to it. But it seems like the same route they're going to go with the PlayStation 4. So just get used to that store because I think that format's pretty much going to be about
It takes
the
me
same.
2 minutes to find the PS2 games. It shouldn't be like that. There should be its own section, but it's like classified, like classics, and then that's combined with PS1 games, and there's just so much shit shitty games they put in there, like Dora the
And I think-
Explorer.
Yeah, and I think the reason we're like hating it so much is because the old PlayStation Store was more like if you knew the category of what you're looking for, it was easy to find. But this PlayStation Store is totally different. You got to know the actual like name of the game or something to be able to find exactly what you're looking for. Else it's
I like
just
the
a huge
search
pain in
function
ass.
on the new
Yeah, the
store.
search function is not too bad, but it's also I still think it's a fucking pain in the ass sometimes. Like, why can't I
I
just
hate
type
how.
out?
Yeah, I just want to type. It's a lot quicker than going through all the letters every single time.
So
Well,
I
it
don't-
narrows it down every time because like there's only so many things that can be next.
Yeah, but I just feel like I can't go into the store and explore it and look for things that I hadn't seen before, like I used to in the old one. That's what I used to be able to do in the old PlayStation Store. I'd be able to like
Yeah.
check it out, like I'll check out all the imported PlayStation 1 games because they had a whole section for PlayStation imported games, and on this one it's just a huge clusterfuck. Like I
Yeah,
gotta go.
I
So
know
it's-
exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Continue
So
your
that's
thought, I'm
I think that, no, it's fine. That's pretty much the end of it. I think that's why we hate it so much because we were conditioned for so long for one way, and they fucking just totally flipped it on us. So, but if this PlayStation 4 can predict what I'm gonna buy and it does a really fucking good job, then that makes my life a lot easier. So,
So we're like, you want Pokemon?
yeah, that's
Buy
not.
a Nintendo?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you could buy a Nintendo Wii U from the PlayStation Store. That'd be awesome. Like,
That's like a virtual simulator for you.
so yeah, and it talks about the ports. It's only gonna have an HDMI analog AV out digital output. So I don't think it's gonna have the like what we use to connect our PVRs to it.
The Composite?
Yeah, I think it's only gonna have HDMI. I don't know what analog AV out means. So, or I
Will
don't.
the
I don't
PVR
know-
work?
I don't think so because that's like it's composite or component cables. One of those two. I always get them mixed. I think it's component cables.
Just component.
I don't think that'll work. I don't know exactly what an analog AV out digital output is. It's probably stuff, but the first thing there is HDMI. So yeah, we'll probably have to get new PVRs.
Y'all got to.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get one of those. It looks fucking sweet.
The live stream and everything. Yeah.
Live stream, record stuff automatically. So if you have like amazing fucking gameplay and you just forgot to record, I like that the most. That's
It
what.
records it for you and then dumps it if you don't want
So
it.
yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting one of those eventually.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Shit.
Make you spend more money.
Well, I'm gonna be making bank this next year and maybe the year after that, so I'm good. 3 million plus yen, dude.
Yeah, don't come back.
I won't, dude. I'll get married and stay there forever. So,
What
yeah,
else?
PlayStation 4 looks fucking exciting. I don't know.
Talk
there's-
any more about the games?
It talks about like the new Infamous. I didn't really read it though. It talks about like the Killzone a little bit. A shit ton of indie game stuff though. It's just like the biggest thing they have. Just like indie games, indie games, indie games. Like it's gonna be the new Steam, I think, which is good as long as they can
I
keep
like.
competitive with the prices.
I want to
Yeah.
talk about Steam for a second. I like Steam. I like all the different stuff they do. They're constantly having sales, constantly updating with new shit. Like every day there's new things. You got the green light system where indie developers can put their games in and then the community can vote, and if those games are good enough, submit it into the actual system. Um, every like Friday it'll give you like a new game to test out. Like, oh, we're doing a weekend on this game. You get a free trial. If you really like it, you can buy it. It's on sale. I really like that. Like, I think PlayStation and Xbox should be more like Steam and
Yeah, let's see. This weekend or this week you have the Chivalry Medieval beta and the Left 4 Dead 2 beta.
hmm And see, I just think it's not really possible on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 because the way they're built. But on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 is built really close to like a computer, like a high-end gaming PC, pretty much. So, and with all that streaming stuff, they probably will be able to do that, dude. I imagine the PlayStation 4 store looking a lot more like the Steam store, where it's just got stuff like that. So, and the way it sounds like everything's gonna have a demo or a playable fucking thing on it. So, I don't know. And if you want to talk about games, I just flipped to the page of the new Media Molecule game that they're, or the project that they're working on for PlayStation 4. If you want to talk about that a little bit, have you read anything about that?
what are they using for it? I remember the little demo they did for the PS4 reveal.
It's talking about the claymation stuff, like you can build.
Was it the Move they used?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they could build stuff with the clay, because PlayStation 4 is like it said the what's his name, some Japanese guy who runs fucking Sony or something, said that they're really gonna focus more on like the play, create, share stuff because of how awesome all their shit like that did, like Sound Shapes, Little Big Planet, Mod Nation, I guess Little Big Planet karting if you want to throw that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know, right? But they really want to put a focus on that because they realize that, you know, the players can be as great as content creators as like a lot of the developers.
Look
so
at
they're-
PC, all the modding and shit. Look at
Mhm.
DayZ's a perfect example.
Exactly. And so they're going to be doing a lot more. They're going to be creating tools for people to make games. So it's not even going to be really like games anymore. It's probably going to be just more like tools for people to make games and then share it over the PlayStation Network, something like that. So
Portal 2, that's another one.
yeah, so this
That
looks
was
really, this looks really fucking awesome, like promising as shit. So
Yeah, Team Fortress 2, they just released DLC, all community shit. All community made it all, and they all bundled it up. I don't know if it's free or whatever, but
probably not because it's free to play and that's the only way they make money, I think. So
microtransactions, yeah.
yeah, which I fucking hate so goddamn much. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff about their games. The new Killzone looks fucking amazing, but they don't really talk much about it. So, unless you can think of anything else about PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4, yeah, they're actually going to reveal more stuff about it. June 10th, they're having another, well, that'll be the E3 press conference,
Yeah.
and they'll be showing off more of the PS4, and hopefully, they actually said you're going to be able to look at it and see what it looks like.
See what the actual console looks like.
Yeah.
Yep, they're gonna have to bring their fucking A game. It's probably gonna be the biggest E3 like in the last 10 years or some shit like that, just from all the
Next
shit
gen.
they're gonna have. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. So I'm excited. I really am excited because it's been kind of boring last couple of years. Like, what have they had to talk about? Oh,
past 2
Microsoft
years?
Glass
Yeah.
and fucking Sony Magic Book or whatever the fuck it was called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what a fucking joke. If they had released like maybe 10 more fucking books that you could play on it besides Harry Potter bullshit, then yeah, it might be worth fucking looking into. But as far as I know, that's all they got. So, book
And
of spells.
that news came out today that they're doing the reveal for June 10th, and that's on the heels of Microsoft. The Microsoft Xbox reveals tomorrow, or today when you're watching this, and we'll try and get what's cracking up ASAP so we can, you know, talk about it, even though we don't care about Microsoft. We're still gamers. We appreciate it, you know, whatever.
I just want to shit on it as much as possible and tell them how wrong they are about everything. That's what I want to do.
What do you think they're gonna be doing worse than Sony, or I don't know, whatever you're thinking.
Well, the only thing I know for sure about the two consoles is that Microsoft is going to be garnering more towards like a family entertainment system type thing where it can do everything that you need. It's where all you need is your Xbox and your TV, and PlayStation is going to be more games, which is what I'm interested in. I don't give a crap if I can watch Netflix and, have a photo album on my TV or some crap like that. It's kind of pointless in my opinion, but...
I think PS3 is gonna have more free-to-play games too, right?
Oh, that's right. That's what I forgot. They're talking about how they're gonna like just promote the hell out of free-to-play games on PlayStation 4. Let me see.
Holy shit, Dust 514 finally came out after being in beta for 17 years.
Yeah, and that's like one of the big things they have now, but it's supposed to get like even bigger. PlayStation Vita has like maybe 10 or 12 free-to-play games, which are actually some of them are really good and some of them are really bad, but it's interesting on how like the wealth of games you can get just for free, and then you can just, if you want to pay for them, you can pay more for them. But I think Sony's gonna have a big, huge thing about that, which is awesome. It means more games for more people. So
now another thing I want to talk about is the other console, the third person in this. Well, I want to talk about that more because we have the PS4 coming out, we have the new Xbox coming out, we have PC, which is becoming more dominant and is always evolving. And then I think PC has really pushed out Nintendo. Like, Nintendo is pretty much, like, can't compete. And that's an article I want to bring up, is that EA recently said that it has no games in development for the Wii U. And then an EA engineer said that the Wii U is crap and that Nintendo is walking dead.
yeah, but see, Nintendo's always got its own back. So think about like the best games on a Nintendo system. Who are they always by?
Nintendo.
Nintendo, exactly. So as long as they can pump out new Mario, new Super Smash Bros., new Legend of Zelda, new Metroid, I think the Wii U will do fine in the long run. But
yeah, but what he was basically saying is Nintendo should give up making consoles. They make great games, but they should sell those rights to Sony or Microsoft, whatever, and then just reap the benefits there.
I can see them doing that, but I could see the advantages of doing that, but I don't ever see that happening, like, ever. Nintendo's been, like, it's Nintendo. It's, like, I don't have a Wii U right now. Will I get one eventually? Probably. As soon as those Nintendo games come out that are, like, worth playing. As soon as that new Legend of Zelda comes out. There's supposed to be a new one. It's a sequel to, like, Link to the Past. Something was, like, my favorite Zelda game ever. I'll probably get a Wii U. But
Luigi's Mansion 2.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that, but there's just certain titles that they're only available on Nintendo, and that's what gets people to buy their system. I mean, and they got a lot of leeway, dude. The original Wii was like the #1 console, like forever, even though they didn't include it in the console wars because they're stupid. But it won. It had the greatest sales, so I don't know.
Do you think PC has pushed out Nintendo and said, "Hey, we are the third"? We're the trifecta here: PC, Xbox, PS, PlayStation.
As far as games out right now, yeah, but yeah, it's just like the PS Vita. There aren't that many games out right now, but as soon as it starts like just pushing it, I think Vita's going to get a crap ton of new games this year, and along with PlayStation 4, there's going to be like a lot of interconnectivity between the two. That it'll be okay. And Nintendo's got the 3DS too, so I don't think they're really pushed out. I mean, for big developers, like third-party developers, probably, but who cares? Like I said, the only games worth playing on a Nintendo system are Nintendo games, so...
Yeah, you don't buy a Wii U to play Madden or whatever.
Yeah, and whatever else comes out on the Wii U that's third-party, it came out for another system, you buy it on that system. I mean, it sucks for the person who has to buy all those systems, but if you really want those awesome Nintendo games, it's reality. It's what you got to do. And it's the same thing with the 3DS. So that's why the 3DS sold so well, is because of all the Nintendo games that came out with it, like on launch. It was like the Star Fox and the whatever else they rehashed for 3DS. Like, I don't know, whatever. So I don't see them being pushed out. I really don't. I mean, it might change when PlayStation 4, Xbox, who gives a fuck, comes out, but
yeah, new rumor name, Xbox Infinity.
Whatever. That just leaves no room to go up, once they want to release their next console. Infinity plus one. Yeah.
So we were looking for Infinity plus Infinity?
Maybe they're
Yeah.
trying to make it last forever, even though that would never be the case.
Yeah, they just need to pick a name already because I read an interesting article about the buzz online about the two consoles, and PlayStation 4 has like so much more buzz because
It has
there's
a set
no
name.
yeah, it's its name. So when people are looking for information, they just type in PlayStation 4, it gets a hit, and their buzz rating or whatever goes up. Xbox, they can't decide. Durango,
720.
Infinity, 720. Yeah, nobody knows what the hell to call it. They just call it the next Xbox. And so I think they're hurting themselves right there. Hopefully they actually have a name
Like some
whenever
marketing.
tomorrow. Yeah, they need that, but I don't know. I just really hope they shoot themselves in the foot tomorrow. That's going to be the big thing. Or
Well,
whenever
you'll
they're...
be
They're like,
watching.
it's the new Xbox. They're just gonna call it that.
Yeah. They're just going to call it X. Yeah. Bye, X.
It's no longer a box. It's a ball. X sphere.
Yeah, we actually made it the shape of this fucking X or some bullshit. I don't know. That's another thing. The shape, like I actually saw a Wii U like a week ago. That is the ugliest looking thing I've ever seen, dude.
The console?
Yeah, it is disgusting. It is just this white rectangular prism that sits there, and it's pretty gross looking as far as consoles go. I would not want that like anywhere near my TV, just out sitting around. People would be like, "What the hell's with your random box? Like, what is that?" It doesn't scream Nintendo. They need to redo that, I think. So.
Are the tablet things? Those are the controllers.
Yeah, and you only get the one. If you want to get another one right now, you have to buy another Wii U, which is ridiculous. So, like, it's pretty stupid. I mean, I think it uses the regular Wii controllers, but what it's meant for is that big freaking hulking thing, and it's ginormous, dude. It's bigger than most tablet computers. And I think that's a real bad decision on their parts. Like, it's just so bad. Like, that. I don't know. They're going to have to really, really work out the future of the Wii U. Because it's just, at this point right now, I hated the Wii because of the herp derp controllers, and then the Wii U just got worse, so. Yeah. Plus, I think it costs like more than the system, actually. The controller, I think they said it was going to be like $250, $300 if you wanted to buy a standalone. Which you can't even buy right now. You can't get another one unless you buy another $300-$400 system, whatever it is, so.
Probably go on eBay or something, but
I don't think you can do that because it's registered like to
to
the
the
Wii U or something like that. I'm not sure. I think if your buddy like has one, they can like bring it over to your house and then you can play like 2-player games. But that's ridiculous. So, I don't know. I haven't been hands on with it. I really don't care right now. So stupid system.
What else you got about the PS4?
That's pretty much it. I mean, there's stuff about the games, but I didn't really read about the games because for that first year, there's probably not going to be anything just amazing. So, I don't know.
All right. What else? I don't know what to do next. Some pretty big stuff. All right, we'll go with EA has abandoned its online pass.
Hey,
It's what?
Why?
It's online pass?
Yeah, you know how they do online passes for EA games?
Oh, good
They're not
for
doing
them.
them anymore. Because the community complained. They said, everyone doesn't like them, so we're not going to do them anymore. Is this good or bad?
Good. It's just
Cool, but I really don't care about EA, so I couldn't tell you the last time I bought an EA game.
Do you think there shouldn't be online passes? Like,
I don't think there should be, but then again, they don't make money off of used sales, so I don't know. Like, as me as a person who buys games, I think they should do away with it. But as thinking from their side, I don't know. I don't know if it's viable or if it's something they
if you
want
buy
to
a
do.
used copy, you have to buy the online pass, but that should be included with the game.
Yes, sir. And I've done that once. I've only done
Twice.
that one time. No, once.
Resistance 3.
I didn't buy an online pass for Resistance 3.
Oh, but I'm thinking about it used and didn't have an online pass.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm talking about. When I actually bought an online pass, I bought
Saints Row the
one.
Third.
Yeah, and that was because you fucking made me do it. So.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. But other than that, it hasn't really bothered me. So. Because there was like maybe a few Sony games that needed online passes.
Resistance, Killzone.
Yeah, and I bought.
Killzone.
I don't remember Killzone. I bought that new anyway when it came out. So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Killzone because didn't they make the online free or something?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be kind of weird, but whatever. Like I said, I don't know. Games better be getting cheaper. That's all I know. It's all $60 for a fucking new game. It's getting ridiculous. So.
What do you think of
Yeah.
some games costing $50 now? Like Dead Island Riptide, that's $50. Deadpool coming out, $50. Now there's some concern, like, oh, it's getting cheaper, so does that mean it's a bad game?
I don't know. That's the way I saw it when I bought Dead Island, because they didn't do anything to it. It wasn't a new game. It was like a big fucking expansion pack. So, but I really don't know. I think they need to get cheaper than that. Like 45, that'd be a fucking awesome number to pay for a game. Because in plus tax, it's still like 50. So
I think people would buy more games if they're cheaper.
they definitely would. They would buy more new games if they were cheaper, dude. So, but that's like, yeah. That's,
Like, how much is a PS Vita game? How about
a PS Vita game? That they're all different prices, dude. The standard, like for your blockbuster Vita game, I think is $40, 40 or 50. I can't remember. It's been so long since I bought one, dude. Last one I bought was Soul Sacrifice, and I don't remember how much that was.
what a clown?
But I think it's 40 or 50, depending. But they also have like a lot of other ones that are like 30. One was 20, I think, when I got it. They have tons of stuff. There's most of the Vita games that have come out are online. Like you have to download them. So yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna rattle off some quick news things. You can comment if you want. Payday 2 becoming so big that it's getting a retail version on top of the being downloadable on Steam, PSN, and Xbox Live. Good or bad?
Meh.
Because it is like, I don't want to say it's like not a big name, but like
It's not an amazing game. Just say it.
I don't know. I
I'm
think
just
it
saying
was
it
probably
does
better
that.
on Steam than it was on console. Like
Yeah, on consoles controls were horrible.
fucking terrible. Yeah. So
no,
I don't know.
fucking- Does it
I
have
know,
a big
but-
enough name to come out on retail?
yeah, I think so, dude.
And how much do you think it will cost? You think it's gonna be like $20 like the first one, or
No, it'll probably cost at least like 30, dude.
like altogether, or just for the retail version?
I don't know. I could just 30 seems like a good number.
I don't know, that's interesting. Like, what if I don't know, what's a new indie game that's coming out that's big?
Oh shit. Excuse me. I haven't seen or heard of a new indie game coming out, except for like the way farther in the future shit. So
Whatever. It's like, what if that came out on retail? Like, I don't know.
Nah.
That's interesting. Next, Rainbow Six Patriots, a game that was revealed at the Spike Game Awards like 3 years ago. Pre-orders have been removed from GameStop, and the only time they actually remove the pre-orders is when the game is
Cancelled.
yeah. So, is this game canceled? We'll have to wait and see. There's really nothing talked about after 2011 when it was revealed. So, that's the same thing with Brother in Arms, I think. Brother in Arms something 4. That was revealed. Nothing heard about it ever again. Apparently they're redoing everything they had planned, so we'll have to wait and see more about Rainbow Six Patriots. I was actually pretty excited. The little teaser was pretty good.
yeah, but it's Rainbow Six. How many of those have you played?
One.
Were
Soon
you
to be
super
2.
excited about it? I was like, was it the best game ever?
I played
No,
for like
you
10
played
minutes.
I was like, yeah, no, you played Call of Duty instead. So as long as there's Call of Duty, I don't see that. That's like Battlefield, like fucking Medal of Honor. It's like, who cares?
I guess. As for Sweet Luck SimCity, we'll be getting some DLC soon, buddy.
Okay. What kind of DLC? Is it gonna be the stupid, just different police station?
No, you're gonna get an amusement park DLC.
That'd be kind of cool.
Ooh. It's coming out May 28th, so next week sometime.
How much is it gonna cost?
I don't know. I don't
Or is
think
it gonna be free DLC like the Nissan Leaf?
It's EA, dude. They're gonna charge you up the ass for it. So.
Hey, Nissan Leafs were free.
Okay, and what was that?
More energy efficient cars, electronic powered cars.
There you go, and that's it. It was a fucking little like bonus thing. It wasn't a big add-on. That was just little. Yeah, not even worth talking about.
So they'll include 3 large, impressive themed amusement parks for players to choose, and you can customize it anyway. There's no price on it. I'm gonna guess
probably gonna
$9.99. I'm gonna guess.
They better make the city limits bigger, because you put down an expo theater and it takes up like a tenth of your city. It's just ridiculous. You have no room to build anymore once you get your city going.
I concur.
Sure. They make a good ass theme park simulator. Like I remember classic. It was like Sim Theme Park or some shit. That was a fun ass game, dude. If they do shit like that, that'll be fucking amazing.
Next, we actually talked about this a while ago, and then it just recently popped back up. Microsoft to end the use of Microsoft points on Xbox Live. Last time it was a rumor, and we talked about how it was like in Vegas, and the money. I don't remember the analogy someone used, but they compared it to the Vegas.
It was like giving money for chips.
Yeah.
And then you have to spend the chips in Vegas, or else it's useless.
Yeah, that was the exact thing they used. And apparently now they're going to be using like gift cards or something with money. I don't know. It's going to be replacing with currency and gift card options.
So they're just going to use real money instead.
Yeah.
I hate when it's just gift cards, dude, because like on PlayStation, I can pay for exactly what I want to spend for the most part if it's like over $5. But if I have to go buy a gift card, I'm always going to be pumping money in there that I didn't necessarily want to spend right away.
Oh, because so like you got to buy like a $20 card when you only want to spend
like $10, yeah, and then I spent $10 more than I wanted right away, and who knows when I'm going to spend it. So
it's money and gift cards, so you're going to get both options. And that should be coming out in August, and it'll probably be integrated with the new Xbox and all that stuff. So the point system's dumb anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, I never got it. I'm like, you give them $5, you get like 400 points. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck is with that? Like, I just didn't understand it. So.
Next, a little tidbit I thought was pretty cool, though. The digital version of The Last of Us will be playable during download. So if you remember during the PS4 conference, that was a feature that they talked about. Like, hey, you're going to be able to download games. You're going to be able to play them as you download them. And they'll be able to do this with The Last of Us when it comes out on PS3. You'll be able. It has to hit 50%, but once it hits 50%, you'll be able to play it, and it can download in the background. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
When's the last time you bought a full digital download of a game you could have gotten from like the store?
Okay, but still, it's a cool idea.
Yeah, like never, but I'm just saying. Yeah. I could probably go to my GameStop, buy the game, come home, and start playing it before I freaking download 50% of like a 60, 70 gig fucking game or whatever.
We're saving the environment here, Kuda. It's less gas.
Hey, that is internet pollution slowing down all the other fucking downloads I'm trying to do, alright? So, that's the way I see
it. 2 more things. Gran Turismo 7 was unveiled this week, or last week. And I know we're not big racing people. This was kind of more for Biggie, but he had to bail out due to some schoolwork. I know he's a big Forza fan. He doesn't really like Gran Turismo too much, but I don't know. He can give his thoughts and opinions. But Gran Turismo coming out. Should they have saved it for a release title for PS4? That's not an answer.
That's it, man.
That's not an answer. Yeah, leave your thoughts and opinion on Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I don't like Gran Turismo, so meh.
I like Need for Speed.
I like dirt.
And the last of the rapid fire things. Go, you can finish what you're going to say.
Nothing. There's nothing to say.
Oh. Something you wanted to talk about, the Nvidia Shield.
Yeah, how much of a joke that fucking thing is.
And it's a Tegra 4 powered Android handheld that will be coming out, and it's going to be coming out for $350.
Sounds amazing!
$350 for something that doesn't do anything as well as a PS Vita or 3DS. So, it's fucking stupid.
You want to talk about it? You just fucking talk about it for like 2 seconds.
Sure. Okay, here we go. All right. So they're charging you $350 for a device, that plays pretty much anything you can play on a tablet computer or a
Phone.
fucking smartphone, okay? And
Angry Birds.
yeah, it's fucking stupid. It looks like a giant, like, deformed ass Xbox controller with a screen on it, and it just looks like a total fucking waste of time.
Do
Like,
they think people will actually like walk around with that?
I don't know, dude. It's supposed to be able to stream like Steam games off of your computer so you can play it on that, but you have to be in the Wi-Fi connection of where your computer is. So you can't like go somewhere else, connect to the internet, and play your stuff off of like a Starbucks like Wi-Fi across town or something. Like, and but the way they talk about it, it sounds kind of like sketchy. Like it kind of sounds like it should be able to do that, but it clearly doesn't. And it just looks stupid, dude. It just is like the dumbest thing. It's more expensive than current handhelds. It's not going to have the game support of current handhelds, and there's just no market for it. I don't know who's going to buy one, who's excited to buy one. It's not like it plays new games. Their game's already on the market, playable on other things. It's just, it's like buying a $350 controller that plays
games.
what you can already play. Yeah, so it's like seems completely pointless.
Hey,
And it's
my
made
controller's
by
blue. It was worth it.
whatever, and it's made by Nvidia, which makes graphics cards. Like that's pretty much it. So and they
It'll
made
look really nice.
Yeah, it might look really nice, but like who cares? Like if I want to play a game that's made for a tablet or my computer, I'll play it on my tablet or my computer. I don't need it's bullshit. So
So you're saying you wouldn't pay $350 for that?
I wouldn't pay $150 for this fucking thing. So
Oh, and then what? Would you consider this a console? Whatever.
kinda, but not really. So I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. I don't know what they were thinking when they're
It's
like,
an
this
extra
looks
device.
like whatever. I just don't know what they were thinking when they're like, this sounds like a good idea. Like, if there was nothing else like it on the market, go for it. But it's just there's too much already, and it's just like, who cares? Who freaking cares? Everybody already owns either a tablet, a smartphone, or a fucking portable gaming device. Why do they need this? They don't.
Sure.
So
And another little console thing that we really don't talk about much is the Ouya.
uh,
You think
That's-
it will play a big factor or whatever?
I don't know. It's gotten tons of hype, and it's the one where like it streams
Steam games, I think.
Steam games. It's Steam games and like phone games. Like I think it's Apple and iPod stuff like that.
Yeah, I think.
And I think it's kind of meh. Like if they can reinvent what it's actually gonna play, then that's interesting. But I don't see the reason for it. Pretty much, I don't know. Maybe people know things I don't about it, but it kind of seems like the fucking Shield. Like who cares? If I'm that into games, I already have everything I need probably. So it's just whatever.
I feel you, dog. And I think this will be the last topic that we talk about. New Awesomenauts character coming out.
Oh.
Woo! We got a little shadowy figure of him. And so the picture is him in an orb. And he's apparently escaped from jail because they didn't use that concept already. And he just looks like a big testicle.
I don't know. I saw like pincers of it. Like it had pincers or something.
Here's the picture.
Like claw hands. Yeah, let me look at it again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I remember trying to tell what it was. Let's see.
I see a chain.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
he's got like energy.
Chained
He's got
up.
chains. He's got his hands. It looks like he has glasses on, like big pointy glasses, like that point out the side of his head. Yeah, that or that's his ears. Like I can't tell.
And then the top is either gonna be giant eyeballs or that's gonna be.
His hair looks weird. I
His
think
hair.
It's his hair. He's got a jacket on, a tail, I think.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got.
he's gonna be like
Or that's his back foot.
a floating like spellcaster character. Like
He's
I'm
gonna have
hoping.
something to do with the earth because look at the stuff on the side of the image. It's like roots and stuff and oils.
I don't know about
That could just be outside of the prison. I don't
Yeah. Because you could also say, look at the city in the background. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, though, dude. This guy, I hope he floats around, though. I hope he's just a powerhouse, dude. Like, I want him to be, like, the new Lone Star. Like, just do tons of damage and just murder shit.
What kind of abilities do you think he'll have?
I don't know, dude.
Well, he shouldn't have the orb because that's already an ability of Genji.
Well, the orb could be anything. It could be just the power he uses to float around. It could be a shield for himself. It could be what he runs into people with. I have no clue, dude.
If it's a shield, that Genji's ability.
Maybe that's how he survives.
No, like it could be a shield that once it takes enough damage, it goes down, and maybe he can't fly or something. I don't fucking know, dude. Like that could be cool. Actually, I like that idea.
What they said with this nut is they want to change up, like, I forgot how they put it, but they want to bring a new, they pretty much want to do something different with this character, like nothing we've seen before. So
I'm excited for that, dude. So that's good.
They can make him extremely overpowered for a little while.
no, that's everybody at certain
know.
points.
He could be just like a total utility character. Maybe he does 0 damage, right? Like,
Yeah, that'd be really useless. Like another Voltar, maybe?
Do you think they should bring another Voltar? Because really, Voltar's the only healer. I mean, there's other people that have healing
abilities,
stuff,
but not base.
That's his main focus. All he does.
I think if they had another like healing based character, it'd just be too much. Like, why would you want another one when you already got Voltar?
Maybe this guy's a tank. I don't know.
They already have like enough tanks. If they're trying to reinvent something, I honestly have no fucking clue what they could plan on doing.
You play League of Legends and they have these type of characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know, a proxy character, like where you hit one character, it does like a lot of stuff to like stuff behind that character or around that character, or something that does more with like the environments, maybe. I don't know. Like a character that can create walls, like they don't have anything like that. Like, could totally block off an area for a few seconds.
That's Raylene's time warp, kind of.
Well, no, but I mean like a physical wall that they can't use.
You can't get by, you get trapped or whatever.
Because there's characters like that on League of Legends, and that's pretty much League of Legends has so many characters. They've done like everything you could possibly do in a MOBA. So if you could translate it to Awesomenauts some way or another, it's probably what they're gonna end up doing. Maybe a character that just has a stupid long poke that takes like 20-second cooldown or something. Maybe like an artillery character that shoots long range and can like.
How long do you want it? I mean,
like
Raylene Snipe.
Well, like something.
Insane.
Well, I don't mean like that, but I mean like something that can like he becomes stationary, like a siege tank almost. Like he becomes stationary and he can pop off a shot like almost.
That'd be kind of cool.
Anywhere on the map
hit
or
the
something.
turns, it'd be kind of nice. Otherwise, it'd be kind of broken.
Maybe like an EMP type thing. I don't know, where you can stun the little droids.
I don't know, dude. There's just so.
Or silence from a range.
What do you think his melee will be? Like a bounce type thing?
I don't know. I kind of think maybe like Coco's, where it's like a proximity type thing where it'll hit things nearby. Like maybe that. Maybe he won't have an auto attack. He'll just automatically hurt things a little bit that are near him or something with that orb, or I don't fucking know, dude. Like.
Yeah. Do you think the orb will be part of the character, or is it just a power that they wanted to like throw you off or something?
I don't know, dude. Maybe it's a power that when you activate it, he gains flight while he's doing it, like, and you can control him more or something. Like, think of maybe like a flying blaze. That'd be pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
If you activate it and you can fly.
Chain makes me want to think he's not gonna be able to fly.
No, Chain's because he's a prisoner. He escaped conflict.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's gonna be part of the character.
Yeah, he might be able to use the chain for something, like maybe latch onto a character. But that's what the squid thing is supposed to do, right? Where you can latch onto characters and the other bullshit.
That's the next character is gonna come out.
I really don't know, dude. I'm just excited because I thought they were gonna start winding down like a lot on the characters, and they keep pumping them out, dude. So I'm excited.
Do you think they're gonna start winding down? I mean, we know that they have this character out, and they have another one planned. But like, where do you think they'll draw the line? Do you think there'll be like maybe another stage, a couple more characters, like?
I don't know. I kind of wish, like, I don't wish it, but I think it'd be good for them if they did something like League of Legends. Like, on League of Legends, you can't play as any character you want. There's, like, there's certain champs that are free every week, and if you want to buy the other ones to use them anytime you want, you gotta earn in-game currency from winning games, which would be, like, Solar and Awesomenauts, or you spend real money. And I think if they were able to do that somehow, which I don't think they'd be able to because it's been going on the way it is for so long, but, like, create some kind of in-game currency where you could, like, buy new characters or buy it with real money, that'd be like something good to do for them. And then they'd be able to create a shit ton of new characters. It'd be like League of Legends.
I don't think they have the manpower to create that many.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, I really don't think they could do it because manpower and just from their history. Like they can't just suddenly change that up like
Yeah, I
that.
can't start making you pay.
Maybe
for
if they
it.
made like Awesomenauts 2 or
Two,
something,
yeah.
then they'd be able to do that. But I don't
Kinda.
know. I don't
Maybe
know if
take
they
a
just wanna-
Dungeon Defenders 2 approach, make it free to play, microtransactions.
Yeah, and I think that would be great for them. If they just totally, completely, 100% ripped off League of Legends and their method of making money, then they could probably do pretty well. But I don't know if that would like get people to stop playing, or if it would draw more attention to the game in itself. Because the MOBA genre is becoming like just crazy fucking overpopulated. And Awesomenauts, I like it because it's completely different than any other one. So I just don't know how they can continue to grow though without ripping off some ideas basically from League of Legends that's done everything. So.
Do you think they should do a story mode?
I don't know. I don't know how they could really do that.
It'd
So-
be more like an arcade story mode, though. Like you pick one character and you just try to fight against everyone.
Yeah, kind of like a fighting game.
Yeah,
It'd
that's
be
how
like-
it'd have to be.
Did you ever play Fat Princess's story mode?
Yeah.
That's how I think it would be. It'd be like just big computer matches with little bits of crappy story built in. Like I don't think it's made for story mode. It's supposed to be competitive.
Like you
that-
assemble your Awesomenauts team, maybe like Mortal Kombat, Awesomenauts Invitational. You assemble your little Awesomenauts team. You face other Awesomenauts and Awesomenauts battles, and then number one. But that doesn't fit with the whole. There are a bunch of mercenaries or whatever coming to save the galaxy.
Yeah. But that makes me think of a really good idea that I'd like them to do. Like, you set up practice matches, you get to pick your character, and that's it. If they could customize it, where you could customize your team, customize the enemy team, then go into a practice match, I like that idea. Because you can do that in League of Legends, and it makes it, like, really fucking awesome. So, but
One thing I don't like is like if you watch the opening theme, you have Voltar, all the main 6 characters running, and then you have that fucker in the back that's like supposed to be
like
the
the-
antagonist, but there's
the
really no
overlord,
story
right?
behind it.
Yeah, he's just the guy hiring the Awesomenauts to fight the war for his army.
You think
or
so?
whatever.
Like that will be the last character that comes in?
Nah, I don't think. I think he's been forgotten. Like I don't even think the guys at Ronimo think he's a thing anymore.
It's
I
more like
almost forgot about
Zordon for the Power Rangers.
Kinda, not even close. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of directions they can take Awesomenauts, and I'm excited to see where they go with it. So hope they keep the hype, not let it die. Cause
You think they should pump out characters faster? Because I mean, ever since it's been about a year since the game came out. How many characters have come out since? Durple, Coco, Rayleigh,
Rayleigh,
Nah, Skolder,
Genji.
Vinny, Genji.
nah, Genji, yeah, whatever. Looks like what 8 or 9.
Yeah, I think they're at a decent pace. I'd like to see them quicker.
Well,
Yeah.
if they do it like League of Legends has a new character like every week or two, but that new character is always so fucking broken. They have to fix it like 30 times, like right after it's released. So, and I think if they were to do that, they'd probably end up releasing a bunch of either really OP or really worthless characters, which, is kind of fun. That's kind of the fun of League of Legends. Like, they release a new character, and then everybody's playing it because they're just broken to hell, and then, like, a couple weeks later, they fix them, like, hardcore, like, just a lot. But I don't know if there's enough people playing Awesomenauts to actually do that, because that's kind of supported by
Yeah,
the
because
community.
Awesomenauts, they
You think it
don't
has
do
enough-
mini patches.
Do you think it has enough of a community to keep it going?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think, because as of right now, I don't see the community growing really. If anything, it's stagnant or it's slightly shrinking. And releasing a new character, I don't think is going to bring
Hype.
a lot of the hype back to it. Yeah, I think they either need to like do an Awesomenauts 2 or just completely reinvent it to keep that hype up. And if they were to release tons of new characters like really quick, that probably would do it. But it would make the game probably broken as shit for a long time too, and that'd piss people off that have been playing it for a long time. So they got like a thin path they can walk. Like, they're trying to get new people, but they don't want to lose what they already got. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
But see, from the money making perspective, I think they just want to get new people because they don't have that whole microtransaction
Yeah,
thing.
they don't really have a way to make money off the game besides releasing costumes.
Yeah, and I don't know how much money that makes them. So
Probably not a lot.
I know it makes a shit ton of money for League of Legends, but that's because, like
League
I
of
said,
Legends is like the biggest game. Is it bigger than Call of Duty? Like,
I don't know the numbers, dude. I just know League of Legends is fucking ridiculously big.
you look
It's
at a
like-
stream of League of Legends and it's got like 60 to 100,000 people.
Yeah, and it's one of those global games. It's huge in Korea, it's huge in Japan, it's huge like all over the place. Brazil, oh my god, I hate Brazilians. You run into them on fucking League of Legends. They speak Spanish and they're just terrible at the game. So
They speak Portuguese.
whatever, they don't speak English, okay, and they're terrible at the game, okay.
They speak
Not
Spanish.
American.
You understand them.
No, I can't. This is fucking whatever. But it's a global game, and I think Awesomenauts is it hasn't grown that big, so I think that would have been different if they'd done it right when they released the game. Like,
Do you
if they
think?
came out on PC first, it'd have been amazing. But
Yeah. Do you think the console hurt it? Releasing it on console and then not updating it because they had to stop.
definitely, dude. It almost killed it for us. So I mean, what does that say to people that didn't care so much about it? So
That's true.
I don't know.
It's interesting. But Ronimo, if you want some help, some guys for you, you want to see the game succeed.
Yeah, I'd like to see it
Need
keep
any
growing.
beta testers for new characters?
Hey,
Uh,
we'd love to give you beta tests and constructive criticism. Like, nah, it's too fucking crazy now.
No,
Yeah.
he's not, dude.
With regen plant, yes. That should be an
No.
upgrade. That should be an upgrade.
No, because
Not
if you
be
got
different.
it used to be an upgrade, but it was terrible because there were so many other better upgrades. So
I don't know how Froggy's tornado, like, hasn't been touched yet, honestly. They keep decreasing the damage, but it doesn't
yeah,
seem like it. Like, a stun dash, like a dash tornado.
You're done.
Yeah. You can't stop that. Like,
but then again, that's late game Froggy, so that's
I don't
If it
know.
was like-
Even if I
It's
could dash
not-
you right now and just hit you with a basic tornado, it would fuck
It
you.
will. Yeah, it messes you up a lot. It's
Yeah.
16 base damage or 15 now, whatever it is.
yeah. They still need tweaks here and there, but that's who Froggy is, dude. That's what he is. It's what you got to deal with, and there's gonna be a Froggy like every fucking game. So just
Yeah,
like
I think
there's
the
a
only
Lone
way they
Star.
fix it is by to keep decreasing his health.
They gotta decrease it, or they gotta increase other people's stuff, and that's
Increase
just
the
another.
prices for the tornado shit. Make it all like over 1,000 solar.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it just completely unviable so nobody does it.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I don't know. The way I see it though, they like nerf Genji so much, but then you just look at Lone Star. But I mean, Lone Star and like Froggy. So I don't know.
Doesn't matter how much you nerf them, they're still pretty powerful.
hmm
Yeah.
But now Genji's like nowhere near as good as like a fucking attacker
No.
as he was. So
Like shit now.
you gotta use him as a support. You can't do. much else.
Before he could be like, he could keep up with the best of them.
Yeah, you could do just as much damage with his auto attack as the other people, but now he's like, yeah, it's not worth going full fucking anything. You got to get the support shit. But that I see the reason for them doing that because he wasn't built to be a fucking brawler, fucking with high ass damage. So, but still, Froggy is fucking ridiculous. So.
Ron will hook us up with some, I don't know, some skins. Let's give away some skins.
Hopefully, this new character is a counter, like a hard counter to fucking Froggy and Lone Star. Okay, let's hope for that. Let's hope he can turn invisible, go through bulls, and take Froggy out of his tornado and dash and just.
Yeah,
break
if
his
you
back.
get near this bubble of his, it is an instant silencing to
That
anyone
might
within 30.
be what he is. He might be an interrupter, where he can interrupt certain people's abilities and special moves.
That would be
might
really
be-
gay.
There's a lot of those in League of Legends, dude, where they have a stun and it'll stop whatever the person's doing, no matter what they're doing.
So it could like
So-
stop a Coco's ball or something?
Well, stuff that's like instant, it wouldn't
Like-
really stop it, but stuff that has like a time of effect, like the Froggy Dash, the Froggy Tornado, a Derple Siege, like anything that takes time to use, which there's not a lot in Awesomenauts. There's a lot more in League of Legends, but
Snipes.
yeah, like that would be fucking ridiculous. Like an interrupting character. It's totally built to interrupt.
You can
Okay.
kind of do that with Vinny and Spike if you dash and then
Smoke.
smoke.
Yeah, but by the time he gets it, it's
Dash.
already
Yeah.
so. But just imagine that, dude. Able to like
Maybe
maybe
kind of interesting to see if he could take Derple out of siege mode.
yeah,
I
something
mean-
like that. Something that like if they're using a special, anything but auto attack, he can like go through the special and then come out on the other side more powerful and able to stop him or something. That'd be fucking cool. Like if they built a character that was designed to go through. Like to hit Froggy when he's doing a tornado, or to hit Derple when he's like shooting.
Or
nukes
what
and
if like ability where all the damage given to you during a certain time would later be an
There you go.
exploding
A
radius.
taunt. League of Legends is huge on taunts, dude. It takes control of the user, and they're forced to like follow and auto attack you for a certain amount of time. Like if I hit you with a taunt and you're like Lone Star, you'd be forced to just chase me blindly and shoot your pistol out like just straight forward, and you'd be stuck like that for like a second or two. That's a big thing on League of Legends, dude, and that's something I could see them doing on.
Yeah, maybe Eruptor. How about Disabler? Comes up
Yeah,
to you,
Disabler.
kind of like what I said, the EMP thing. You can't, if you're fraud, you can't dash for a certain amount of time.
Well, that's just silence, but something like
Oh,
that
yeah,
would be
whatever.
fucking awesome. Like, and that's the way taunts work. Taunts, they'll interrupt and they'll prevent them from doing anything special. They'll just walk forward, they'll come towards you and auto attack, and that's it. Which you can just go to town with shit like that, dude. Like, you can lead them into turrets, you can lead them away from your team so they can get away. I fucking love taunts. That's like one of the best things in League of Legends. So that'd be awesome if we made a character that could taunt in this game. So
Pretty cool. So we're gonna wrap up What's Crackin' 55. Catch us next time where we talk about the Microsoft console reveal, and on the next What's Crackin', we're gonna talk about games that are coming out this year in the lineup, and on top of all the new consoles and games coming out. It's gonna be a good year for gaming. So come back next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Keep up with everything on the channel, and that's about it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Catch us next time. Everyone
Peace out.
say
Peace.
au revoir. Goodbye.
au revoir,
Tutelaire.
sayonara, sayonara, bitch.
Tutelaire.
Fuck
Meow.
Fucking Frenchies. Meow, meow.